Hello, fellow Gwent players! I know it's been a while since I did a custom card review. It's just, I've been busy with life. I have a lot of things to do this month, so you won't see me as much as you would like to, as I would like to, because I want to show you guys, content. I want to give you guys content. It's just, this month is quite the busiest month of the year for me. So, yeah, it's just gonna be a lot less Mr. Hobla, but once August comes, once the August 10th is when my last university paper is due, once that hits, we're going to be Gucci for some content. Maybe some content other than Gwent even. But yeah, we have the good old custom card, Discord, if you want to submit your cards, or like if you're ever ready for, one of these reviews. I will usually make an announcement saying that you should submit your custom cards, and we got a pretty big community of custom cards. They're quite active, so if you want to ever show people your cards, they will give them some solid reviews. It's there, it's finally here. We got custom cards, been a while, so let's just jump right into it. Alright, our first card, Plague Rat, 6 provisions, 3 power. Thrive, whenever this unit's Thrive gets triggered, spawn a rat in a random allied row. Death Wish boost all rats in this row by 1. Okay. I'm gonna be real with you, this seems like a gold card ability. Maybe the stats are a bit different. It's very much like Koschei, but I like the Death Wish added ability. I don't think this is balanced as a bronze. If playing 2 of this card seems pretty nuts, to be fair. But I do like the idea of it. Bit of rat synergies, bit of rat love. And yeah, this is a pretty good card. Let's just move on to the next one. I don't mind this. Why do you have deploy as a tag here? That's kind of funny. It's like, oh yeah, deploy. No, there's no deploy here. All right, Kedweni General. We got a gold card, 9 provisions, 5 power, 2 armor. Zeal order, damage an enemy unit by half the amount of cursed units in this row. Deathblow damage adjacent units by 1. Half of the amount. Wait, what? Why? Why only half? Isn't this kind of like a worse Yavin in that case? Yeah, it's just a worse Yavin. Why half? I don't understand. It's a lot. I mean, no, Yavin's just as easy to set up as like a Draug, Like, you're going to play this with Draug, but it's also kind of anti-synergy with Draug, right? You're usually going to play cursed units all on the same row, and Revenants, you want row space, right? And this takes away 1 row space, so yeah, I don't think this card's good. I don't think this card would see play even. This is a pretty garbage card, to be honest. I'm sorry to put it out there. I'm sorry. I'm honest. I'm honest. If I think a card is garbage, I will just say it, and I'm sorry if I offend you. If you control Dana Mad, gain shield. Whenever an allied harmony gets triggered, damage a random enemy unit by 1. Okay. So you have you can actually, this is actually kind of crazy, right? So because you play this, you trigger 3 harmonies. For example, let's just say you have Water and Dana set up, and then you play this, you're dealing 3 damage. This is actually kind of nice. This is really good because it's kind of, I've played Harmony today even, so I actually know what's missing in Harmony. And I think a Harmony engine isn't really what's missing, but kind of better control options. Because Poison's okay, and Oak is a good control finisher. It's just that the current decks that are the best are point slam decks with good control options. Harmony kind of just turned into a point slam deck with very little control options with the poison package. And yeah, this is a card that could help set up some damage for certain cards like Hawk, for example, and so on and so forth. It's just the faction needs something like a bombardment maybe, because, or damage engines, and this is a damage engine, right? So yeah, I mean, this is not terrible. I actually kind of like this card. This is actually pretty cool. It kind of is exactly what Harmony needs at the moment. So pretty cool. This is a pretty cool card. I like it. I do like it. Let's move on to the next card. We got a new submitter. I did say that I only want 3 cards per submitter or per user. Give it cooldown and it's fine. Sorry. It's a Tel version of that NR engine. I don't remember the name, but whenever boosted, damage an enemy unit by 1. Oh, yeah, no, but it's not Tridem realistically. It is not Tridem. Yeah. It's not really slower. It has more impact on deploy, right? Because you're triggering a few harmonies already. All right, we got Ariane de Valette. Deploy. Destroy an enemy gold unit. That's it? Oh, wow, that's nuts. That's really good. You play this in every Northern Realms decks. Why wouldn't you play this in every Northern Realms deck? Yeah, this card's broken. Like, what? Why? This is too easy. This is really good. Yeah, so yeah, auto include. Northern Realms auto include. Nice. I mean, yeah, why wouldn't you play this card? It's pretty good. Pretty good. All right. So somebody says, please read the flavor text. I never read flavor texts, by the way. I'm not sure if I should. I mean, it just takes too much time, right? But for this one, because he asked very nicely, even said please. So, mutated fish, banish, allied unit, and boost this card's base strength by its power. Banish an ally. Oh, okay. Wait, but that's just one tempo, right? All the professors in the Oxenford University could not hold their laughter when they were told that the fish mutated lungs. One claimed this was the most irrational and stupid thing he had ever heard. That the fish mutated lungs. Eh? Is that even English? All the professors in Oxenford could not hold their laughter when they were told that the fish mutated lungs. Eh? Okay. Nice flavor text, I guess. That was definitely worth it. Vesimp. I know it's Vesimp. Fish lungs. Yeah. I don't get what's funny about this. But isn't this just a one tempo play? What's the point of this? You're banishing an allied unit for one tempo and then you gain the base strength. You're banishing it. Does it trigger Death Wish at least? What is the point of this card? It's a bad consume, but it banishes, so I don't think it actually triggers consume. We got already same like that in Gwent. This card's terrible. Yeah, banishing doesn't trigger Death Wish. Oh, okay. So you okay. I see. So you're eating like you're boosting up like a unit by like 30, and then you have like a 30 card in your graveyard for one tempo. Yeah, this card's troll. This card's super troll. Only useful. It's not even useful for board space. But I get what he's trying to. Okay, now I get what he's trying to do. So you're basically creating a one tempo 30-point card in your graveyard, and if your opponent plays a squirrel, you just cry. Or like just a tall punish on the Ozreal. You need last say with this. You need some way to stay ahead with one tempo. It's literally nothing but carryover. It's really dumb. It's also only consumable with Ozreal. So that doesn't seem abusable at all. It is the only purpose for this card is just to be abused with Ozreal. And that's it. Nothing else. Card's complete garbage. Alright, we got Devil by the Well from the same submitter as the last card, so I don't have too high of expectations here. Devil by the Well, at the end of your turn, transform the tallest unit in a row with 9 cards into a rat. At the end of your turn. Okay. Tallest unit in a row with 9 cards. Which row? Which row? Rat clock support? Yeah, but what's the point of this? Rat clock doesn't need something like this. Transform the tallest unit in a row with 9. Like, what's the point of this? It doesn't even say enemy row. It literally says row. So, it's unspecified. Is Vesimp here to explain what the hell this is? What this does? Because I don't know. Like, which row? My row? Enemy row? A row? Any row? Allied or enemy? Okay, but why? You're playing a 4 for 7 most of the time, then it's quite unlikely that the opponent is going to be on 9 cards on a row. I think the only deck that does that consistently is like Monster Swarm, but even then they sometimes just, because it's very easy to play around this card as well. If you're like, oh, okay, he's playing Rat Clock, I'll just play around Rat Clock. The row with 9, so it's both rows, right? It's also yours. This card is garbage. All these guys, the first one was kind of like the most auto-include Northern Realms card I've ever seen, and this card is just garbage. And the previous one was just as garbage, if not even worse. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Kind of a slow start today. I see. Now I remember why I stopped uploading custom cards. All right, Milo Vanderbeck. Whenever an allied unit uses Insanity, heal it by 1 and give it 1 armor. Counter 4. Fee 3, reset this unit's counter. Counter 4. Wait, why does this have a counter? You can only do this 4 times? Wait, why do I need 4 times? Why is there a counter on this card? Isn't this fine? Like, this text alone is fine, right? Whenever a unit uses Insanity, heal it by 1 and give it 1 armor. That's pretty cool, actually. The provision's 8. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm covering the provisions. Whee! Okay, maybe I should put myself here. And I probably should blend this out. Okay. Professional YouTuber, everybody. Okay, so yeah, this is, yeah, I mean, this card's fine if it doesn't have this counter. The counter's kind of useless. Like, you can pair this up with, like, Freak Show, I guess. But it's not, no, sorry, not Freak Show. Horson Jr. But at 4 power, it's not even that great right now. Also, Andrega. Oh, this is really good with Andrega, the Andrega Scorpion. What's the bloody call? The Insanity deal 1 damage card. Arena Andrega, yeah, exactly. That's a good card with it. Yeah, I like that. I actually like this. This is pretty cool. I like this. This is a cool card for Syndicate. I'm not sure if this should just be a cut up, honestly. Not halfling, just cut up, and you got a pretty cool card. I must say it. I like it. I like this one. That was a pretty nice card. All right, we got King Bellahoon, so probably a remake, a remix. We got Shield. Whenever a unit appears on your side of the field, set its power to this unit's base power. Devotion, whenever you play a soldier, increase this unit's base power by 1. Wait. That's so bad. I mean, the shield's kind of cool. But that is so bad. That's, oh, this card just gets locked and you played a 4 for 10, dude. A 4 for 10, bro. Oh, Greater Brothers also for the last card's pretty cool. Can you infinitely loop? No, you can't infinitely loop. There's a limit. But like, Greater Brothers isn't even that great. Like, if it has a support card like this, that's actually pretty nice. This card's garbage, though. Why is it very broken with Bloody Good Friends? Oh, it kind of is, isn't it? Ah, okay. Maybe it needs like a cooldown of 1. It probably needs like able to be used once per turn. Yeah, okay. In that case, that makes sense. I'm sorry, I'm not talking about this card, by the way. This last card was actually quite interesting. I get now why there's a counter because of Bloody Good Friends, but I think if it just has a cooldown or like a counter... Oh, it does have a counter 4 that you can use it once per turn. Like an Idaran ability, right? Make it like Idaran, right? It can be funny if it survives. Yeah, but like... When does this card ever survive? When does this card ever not get locked? Like, even if you get locked and you purify it, you're removing the shield, which made it half decent to begin with. Like, it needs to be like a 6-point card to already, like, gain some value, I guess. Because it kind of, like, if it's a 6, you can actually work with Pincer Maneuver and get, like, 2/6. Because I think whenever a unit appears also means when it gets spawned, right? So, yeah, that's pretty alright. I don't mind this. I mean, this card's garbage. I think it just needs a bit of power adjustment, like 6/9. Nice. But yeah, 6/9 so you can renew it as well, maybe. Oh, 6/9 might be broken. Okay, maybe 10 is fine. Just make it like 6 or 7. Because, like, we're talking about the current state of Gwent, boys. The current state of Gwent is, like, super power crept. If you want a card to be viable, it needs to be broken as hell, it seems. Yeah, Turning Joust also could. I think at 7 this is actually kind of good. At 7 this would be kind of good. But then probably the shield would have to be like 1 armor or so, or like 6/1 armor. Yeah, 6/1 armor seems actually nice, or 6 shield. 6 shield could also be nice. So yeah, I mean the design of the card isn't completely garbage like some previous cards that we saw. It's just the numbers. It's just the numbers game on this one. At 6, you play a 7-point body red archer. Yeah, but you still... If the opponent deals 2 damage to that, it still just is useless. So... Yeah. I mean, I don't mind this kind of design. It's kind of like a snowball effect. But... you have to kind of build your deck around it as well. So it has a deck building cost. It also requires devotion. And yeah, I mean, I don't mind the design of this card. Maybe it's a bit broken at 6, or like if the power level is a bit different. But at 4, I don't think this card will ever see play realistically. It would have to be a completely bonkers engine. And like, I mean, we have Cultist as the current standard, so I think everything, just print broken cards. Just print everything, make everything just broken. So yeah, we got Garm. It's pretty cool art, I must say. Deploy damage an allied unit by its current power. If it survives, boost self by the power of all damaged units in this row. Wait, why is this a monster card? I mean, I see a little Skellige colors. Death Blow. Summon a destroyed unit from your graveyard to this road and play a Berserk. Or a Death Wish unit from your graveyard with 9 provision. Wait, what? Okay. Jesus. Alright, so if it survived with self by the power in this row. Okay, you're probably not using it for that. You're probably using it for Death Blow. When does and play a Berserk or a Death Wish unit from your graveyard. There's no good Berserk units outside of Wildkarl, but if you have Wildkarl, you already have Champion. If you have Wildkarl in your graveyard, you did something wrong. So, it's probably just going to be played with monsters for that ability, and I guess for the deploy ability if it stayed alive. But Skellige doesn't have boosts. So if you damage like a Skellige unit, it's very likely just going to die. I guess you can use it with armor. Yeah, armor doesn't seem terrible here. I mean, Skellige does have some decent armor cards. It's interesting. It is definitely not complete garbage. But this is a card that you can't really sort of evaluate off of its text. You need to see this in action. Morkvark from hand maybe and hit it with this. Yeah, but that's like, and you played a 7 and a 12 just to play like a garbage Berserk card from your deck. And the tempo of those two cards was 8, technically, right? Like, Morkvark played for 5, but it comes back, so it still is a 5. And this played for 3, -5, so it equals out with Morkvark. Yeah, it's a bit weird. This is a bit of a weird card. Alright, next up we have Selawa, 5 heads. I count 5 heads. Good job. Deploy, damage self by 5 and gain Thrive. Sabbath, summon this unit from your deck to a random allied row without gaining Thrive. What? Oh my god, that is so broken. What the hell is this card? Yo, this is broken. Just 9? What the hell? That's so dumb, bro. That's like a roach on freaking steroids, man. Freaking steroids. Completely busted. Get that shit out of my face. It's Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon from Pokemon. It is. What isn't it? Alright. Chimera, True Form, Beast, Cursed. Ew. Oh, that looks ugly, bro. What is that thing? Deploy, boost an allied beast, Necrophage, and Ogroid in your deck by 2. Order, boost Anna. Order, if you have Sabbath, choose any boosted unit from your deck and play it. Oh, that's bad. It plays for 6. It plays for 4 tempo. 6 in total because you get some carryover. And then you have to wait a turn to enable the Sabbath ability. Yeah, you're not playing a 4/12 in a Sabbath deck. That is just that's just not what you do in Sabbath. You play the big boys. You play the Shihunous. You play the Kosche, which is technically a 4/10, but let's be real, it's more than that. Yeah, so I thought you were making a joke with Pokemon. I thought you were just trying to be like, ah ha ha ha, Blue Eyes Pokemon. Dude, Blue Eyes my dragon in Pokemon. Oh, that guy would probably destroy every single Pokemon without like hesitation. The guy's got 3,000 attack points. How do you beat that? Just fucking Raigeki it. Alright, Disgraced Warrior. Deploy. Split 4 damage between all units in your opponent's hand. Okay, Death Blow. Damage self by 4 for each unit destroyed. Bloodthirst 3. Cancel the Death Blow ability. Wait. Wait. Whoa. So you're telling me you can kill a card in your opponent's hand? With this? You can just say, bye-bye, card? Excuse me? Bro, that's broken. That's broken. What is this card design? What the hell? If you're on Redcoin, you just play this card and just not care. Just like, alright, I'll delete cards. If I can delete a card from your hand, I'll take it. That's not how anything should work. I agree. Whoever printed this card, just rip card exactly. What the it's indisruptible. You have to build your deck so that you don't play a single 1-point unit in your deck. How dumb is that? Jesus Christ. These cards, man. Oh my god. These cards are just... okay, do you see all the stats? Yeah, you do see all the stats. Emir Ascendancy. Human Aristocrat. Deploy, destroy an enemy unit with the same or less power equal to Emir Ascendancy base power. Conspiracy, seize the target instead. Same or less power equal to M. Whoa, okay, that's actually pretty crazy. This card's kind of broken, but it kind of needs... It's kind of like Horse and Freak Show with a little bit more setup. Huh. I mean, it's auto-include in Nilfgaard. The only thing is, are you ever going to use Conspiracy on this? Like, would you play Mage Torturer with this card? It's better Reons. Yeah, I think so too. At 11 provisions, it's 100% a better Reons. Yeah, I mean, cards is good, right? Nothing more than that. All right, next up we have Pariah, Spector, Cursed Knight Soldier. Whenever you play a spell card, summon this card from your deck or graveyard to a random allied row. Deathwish, spawn Kedweni Revenant in this row. Yeah! That's pretty cool. Wait, that's broken, right? Yeah, that's broken. You just kill this over and over again, right? And then you... Yeah, this card is really good. This card's really, really strong. It might actually be not that broken, though. Bro, this card is amazing. You'd clog your board quickly with this? I mean, a card is always there. And it's not like every Kedweni Revenant's gonna survive. Also, it's not you're not necessarily already have a Kedweni Knight when you play this card. This card is nuts with Forbidden Magic. Like, your opponent has to answer it. And Northern Realms doesn't actually have any sort of self-destruct synergies. So I think this card's actually fine. 2 Revenants in 1 turn. Well, yeah, but it still requires some setup, right? You have to play a Revenant before. Then you play this. Then you have to play a spell card. Not just a special. It has to be a spell card. So like a Thunder, a Pact, a Forbidden Magic. I'm not sure if you're playing, what's it called? God, the new Northern Realm spell which renews the order ability. Casting Contest. I don't think you play it with that, but you definitely play like Pact, Oneromancy. Yeah, those kind of cards. And it still requires a good setup. I think this card's pretty good. Sabrina's Inferno doesn't kill this. It doesn't damage cursed units. It's kind of like, you know how Ronvit in that deck is kind of okay, but also kind of not that great? This is kind of a good replacement for Ronvit in this type of deck. I like it. I like this card. It's a pretty cool design. All right, next up we have Ardell Dahey. Human Aristocrat. Deploy. Create and play a 4 provision tactic card from your starting deck. This value is raised by 1 for every 6 tactic cards in your starting deck. So you can only play 12, so you can play a 6 provision tactic card. Is there even a 6 provision tactic card? Well, let me just... Tactic. There is... Oh, Amnesty. Actually not bad. Okay, I see. Honestly, I think Ardell Dahey is probably the most commonly used cards, because everybody loves tactics and everybody loves Nilfgaard mechanic abuse. But yeah, I think this is a pretty alright card. It's probably like more balanced than the Emir card we saw. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. But you have to create it as well, so you're not insured to always get Amnesty. I think you honestly don't necessarily need to even play this in Enslave 6. You can still play this in Enslave 5 and it'll be fine. And this. This Aristocrat tag. Oh my goodness. That is overpowered. Dude, Aristocrat tag? Oh! Oh! 5 enslaved ball? Give it to me! Give it to me! Because ball needs more buffs! We need more Nilfgaard ball buffs! Let's go, yeah! Ugh. Okay, next card. Let's move on to it before I lose my mind. Murgots. Damage a random enemy unit by 1 whenever you play or summon a dragon. Play a dragon from your deck. Ooh, I like a bit of dragon expansion. A little bit of dragons. Who doesn't love a bit of dragons? I mean, I love me some dragons. It's just they need bronzes. Like, are they ever gonna? Okay, so the strategy for the expansions, you got witchers, mages, dragons. Yeah, that's the one, baby. Ike needs buff. Ike doesn't need a buff. I think Ike's fine. It's just dragons need a buff. Like, the dragon cards aren't good. Period. And yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem. Alright, let's go for this next card. Oh no. No, I lost track because somebody pointed me out to some like message that was like 400 miles away. Alright, let's just jump. Okay. Alright. I'm almost there. Sorry guys for making you wait. Alright, next up we have Riddell. Whenever this unit is locked, boost it by 3. So this only works once, right? Because when you lock the card, you disable the ability. Whenever this unit is locked. I think CDPR and its spaghetti code are unable to really design a card like this. Should add at the end of your turn Purify Self. Yeah, something like that, right? Like a self-lock archetype. That would be kind of cool for Nilfgaard. A self-lock archetype would be pretty dope. Yeah, that's more healthy than literally every other archetype they've printed for Nilfgaard in the last 2 expansions. Yeah, why not? But the problem is, like, at the end of the turn, Purify Self. How is it going to purify itself when it's locked? Because the end of the turn ability is also locked. Why would you play that with 8 provision? Slave Driver already synergizes with that. Yeah. It's like, the design of the card, like, you can't actually, like, do anything with it. Because it should be, whenever this unit is locked, boost another unit by 3 instead of itself, right? Otherwise, the card doesn't work design-wise. Because you lock it and you lock the ability immediately. I don't know, man. This card seems like, I'm just trying to look at this from the perspective of the CDPR coding team and how they would design a card like this. Because it's like impossible for them to design, because it's like lock mechanic cannot be like overwritten. They would have to change the entire code for this to work. Kind of problematic with the just use Macam Ale. I mean, you can purify it always, right? But I don't know. I mean, the card itself isn't even good. Like, let's be real. The card itself isn't even like great. Like, why would you use your lock on your own units? I mean, unless there's like an actual archetype for that, or like an actual like well-designed archetype for that. Alright, next up we have Geralt R. Deploy melee damage 2 enemy units by 3. Then move them to the ranged row. If they are already in ranged row, give them Rupture. That's kinda nuts. That is really good. Wait, you can just give 2 units Rupture if they're on the ranged row? That's kinda broken, lads. That seems very broken. Yeah. That seems very broken. Also, custom card community just loves Rupture. I see a Rupture at least once every time I do these. Coot Kadak value? Oh yeah. I mean, they don't have to be adjacent to each other. It's more like Kalkstein value. Oh, Kalkstein against this card? Mwah. Give it to me. But yeah, I mean, this card's broken. Easy. Just put it in Witcher decks. Just remove Anses from the NR one. Fuka, deploy, lose all your armor and gain Thrive by that amount. Gain Thrive by that amount. Huh, that's actually kind of cool. This guy just wants to use spontaneous evolution on his Ogroids. Monkey man value, exactly. This guy just wants to use spontaneous evolution on the Fuka. That could be good. Yeah, but then you're using spontaneous evolution on a Fuka. On an Ogroid. You're playing spontaneous evolution for 5 if you're playing an Arrakis, but you're not playing Arrakis Swarm with Fuka. And then you have like you have a card that procs Thrive like once. I don't know. It kind of is cool. Like, this is probably what the card could have been to make Spontaneous's third ability make sense. Because, like, the Ogroid ability never actually saw a payoff. It was like, oh, wow. Are they going to print, like, an Ogroid card? Is Golden Necker going to be the synergy card? Nope. Just Fuka, and that was it. That was all the Ogroids we got for Roy the Witcher. Hard to trigger to just Thrive even more than once. Well, not necessarily, right? You're going to an 8. You're going to an 8. An 8's a pretty good spot, especially now with the Griffin change. And then you're going to a 12. And you play a Wyvern. And then you just played a 16 for 5. In the best case scenario, obviously. I mean, oh, Iron Falcon Troubadour as well. God. You guys just want bad cards in the game. You guys complain on Reddit about like Syndicate being OP, and then you're printing cards like this, thinking that they're actually gonna change the game forever. Like, you wouldn't even play this card. You guys say, "Oh, this is a cool, funny card." You wouldn't play this. You'd be like, "I'll just play Larvas." Oh god. Alright, Gonthro Dim. Order, if you didn't play any card this turn, end your turn and then start your turn right... Wait, what? If you didn't play any card on this turn, end your turn, then start your turn right after. So you're... Oh, okay. So you're basically triggering end of turn abilities. If I understand correctly, you're using, so you have like cooldown card. Oh, this is kind of crazy with Siri Nova, right? Wait, Siri Nova stockpile. If this stays alive, oh, stockpile can only give Northern Realms. Wait, can stockpile give neutrals? Northern Realms. Okay. No Siri dash abuse. Colgrim as well. Yeah. The card is kind of interesting. Maybe at 8 provisions, I can see it. 9's a bit too high in my opinion. But like Colgrim decks might actually play this. Gezraz also is pretty decent with it. Genuinely adrenaline abilities feel like end of turn adrenaline abilities. Like a Scoia'tael movement deck can definitely play this card for sure. It's interesting. It's an interesting design. I like it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Is it gonna change the game forever? Maybe. This could definitely be a card that impacts the meta. All right, got a lot of text. Then we have Kiramets Zeal Patience. Order boost adjacent units by one time. Okay, so it's like Kira, but worse? Kira usually gets her value on deploy. And the same problem, like, the problem with Kira is, like, your board space, right? You need to have a board for Kira to work. A certain board as well. So it's not that great, I think, to change her like this. I don't think that's a significant change in any way. And next up we have Shillard Fitz Österlen. Deploy. Set the highest unit's power in your opponent's hand to 1. Whenever you play a disloyal unit, damage a random non-disloyal unit in your opponent's hand by the played unit's power. Devotion prioritizes gold units. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is there a Gwent event now? I don't... Friday, I think. I think the Friday is when something with Gwent happens. Or so. Yeah, Witcher Con. This card's nuts, right? You play like a Joachim, and you're just like happy. Because you've just dealt for... Like, you play this card for the value. And then you play like a Joachim and damage something in your opponent's hand by 4. And if you kill it, whoop-de-freaking-do, man. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Prioritize gold units. I mean, this card's just kind of nuts. Yeah, card is kind of broken, I think. Card seems kind of nuts. Alright. Wait, there's new coins? Where do you guys find all these contracts? I don't pay attention to this. Okay, 8. We got an 8-2. Barricade at the end of your turn. Destroy self. Huh. Kind of funny that you printed this when they released all of these kind of cards at 9 power now. At 9 power, I can see it being actually kind of decent. The problem is, like, how do you set it up? You have to have either Quartermaster, Ursine Ritual, Leader ability. Priest isn't enough. Priest Houndsnout, I guess, could be good. There's no order damage self other than those cards. Play it last turn. But still destroys self. It doesn't, like, at the end of your turn. It still destroys self even with armor. It's the opposite of Kiki. Yeah. Probably bad at 8 for 5. It seems kind of bad because you have to sink in value into it. I mean, not value, but you have to sort of play a deck around it. Doesn't work with artists, so it sucks. So, yeah. Well. Maybe it's like, if it damaged itself by base power, or like by half its power, but destroying self is always, like, not really worth it, I think. Yeah, no, it's if it has armor. It needs the armor needs to be removed. What do I mean? What did I say? Base power? What did I say? What did I say instead of base power? Could be designed like Redanian Elite. Well, no, that the purpose of the card is that you remove the armor, is that you damage it. Oh, based power. You added a D. Okay, you're just messing with me here. All right, we got Cornered Cultist. Oh, he looks cornered. That's a problem. Damage an enemy unit and self by 1. By 2. If the Deathblow ability did not trigger, damage self by 2 again. Deathblow, spawn a Bear Abomination and summon it to a random allied row. Berserk 1, transform into Bear Abomination. Bloodthirst 2, always trigger Deathblow ability. Okay. So you got a 3 deal 2, a 5, give me 6, 11? Okay, wait. Okay, it's quite conditional though. Bloodthirst 2 shouldn't be too hard to get though. It itself, in the worst case scenario, it's a 6 deal 2. Wait, what? Isn't this just a 6 deal 2 in the worst case scenario? Because like you're damaging self by 2 twice, and then you get the Berserk anyway, right? Just an 8 for 6. It's 11, right? You're playing a 3 deal 2, which is 5, and then you get the 6 off of the Bear Abomination, which is 11. So it's either 11 or 8 points. So the card quite literally has no downside. Oh, seems familiar with a certain other 6 provision card in Black Faction. So, sure. Why not give every card completely broken bronzes that just replace every other bronze in the faction? What do you mean? He becomes 6, spawns 6? Well, if the Deathblow ability did not trigger, he damaged himself by 2 again. But it always triggers Deathblow ability with Bloodthirst 2. So you either have the 6 deal 2 or the 11. He never spawns. I don't think he spawns double Bear Abomination ever. I don't think that's how it was intended or how it looks. But this is a good card. Like even like if you get all of this off, you can also still trigger the Berserk, which is really good. Also, it absorbs damage. This card's kind of nuts. Kind of an auto pick for Skellige. Kind of replaces virtually every card, every bronze card. Cultist Warrior as well. Oh my goodness. Yeah, put this card in every deck. Easy. Easy 2 of. Easy 2 of. Alright, next card is Raging Treant. Deploy melee, damage an enemy unit by 2. If it's a human, damage it by 4. If it's a witcher, damage it by 6. Deploy ranged, boost an allied unit by 2. If it's an elf, dwarf, or beast, boosted by 6. If it's a dryad, boosted by 6. If you control 3 or more non-token Treants, trigger both deploy abilities. Whoa, okay. That's pretty cool. That's cool. That's a cool ability. I like cool abilities. Lots of text. Lots of conditions. You need to think a little bit for the card. And you can set it up nicely with the 2 Treants. You have like Treant Boar, Oak Critters. Oh, Oak Critters is nuts in that case. Oh yeah, Oak Critters is completely busted with this card. Really strong card. 18 max. I didn't bother with the math. It's 12 plus 6, yeah, 18. But it's super conditional. But in the worst case scenario, you're just dealing like you're just boosting something by 6, so it's 12 in the worst. Usually you're gonna play this with Dryads and Treants, right? So yeah, I like it. Good card. Mucho grande. Alright, we got oh Jesus. Dralkvir ap. Oh my god. Okay. Dralkvir ap Inderk. Dralkvir ap. No, ap. Is ap? Is it ap or up? Alright. Dralkvir ap Inderk. Barricade, assimilate. Deploy. Create and play a doomed copy of a banished card on this round with a provision cost equal or lower to the provision cost of this unit. Wait, what? Okay, create and play a doomed copy of a card banished this round. This is pretty good with Dead Man's Tongue. But the problem with the game and the coding is like the game doesn't actually know what's banished, because banish just removes the card from the game. Like, I always have, I don't know why. I just like, City Pariah are never going to print these cards because they're just too hard to code. It's like, they go into the meeting board and it's like, what about this card? It's like, no, I'm too fucking lazy to code that shit, bro. And it's like, alright, sure, let's just make it something completely busted and easy to code. Mill? Wait, why mill? What do you do with mill? There are hidden contacts in the game right now. Just completely something called the Greatest Shuffle and just play along. Got a Skoya Tail Keg and new Premium Witcher card. Yeah, and you can get the Greatest Shuffle with a contract if you guys didn't know. I'll show you right now. A little bonus material for this video for the guys watching. And yeah, let's oh, look at that. We got like so many rewards here. Oh my goodness, what the hell? We get a monster keg. Oh, we just get rewards for everything here right now, don't we? Oh yeah, scraps. Give me more scraps in my pile of billions of scraps. I just needed to send 1 GG. Wait, what the hell? What is this? What is this? But yeah, if you go contracts and search for the Greatest Shuffle, you have to play 100 cards and you get the Sunset Wanderers in premium. Wow! Amazing. Truly, truly amazing. And people called this game pay to win. Alright, next up we have Isabel of Hager. Range, whenever your deck size decreases, boost self by 2. Oh, that's cool. Whenever your deck size decreases. Oh, that's cool! Yes! That's pretty freaking awesome. You play this with Roach. That's so good. I love this card. Yo, this card's so cool. Yo, this card's actually so... Maybe not 2. 2 might actually be too strong with Nilfgaard. This is busted, right? You just played with Roach, turn 1. Yeah, I think it needs to be sick. It needs to boost by itself by 1, right? Boosting self by 2 is just completely out of this world. Yeah, this card's cool though. I like the design of this. This is very awesome. Maybe this seems like a card they actually might print for the new expansion. Could be kind of cool. Snowdrop plus leader. Yeah, it's also that. Yeah, Snowdrop. You have Van Morhis. You have Hyper Thin Tools. You have Blightmaker. Bro, this card's so good. So friggin' good. Wow, that's actually kind of nuts. The drawing counts because you're decreasing your deck size in the turn you've drawn, and then you're putting back the cards, but you still decrease your deck size the turn you've drawn the cards. Yeah, it does temporarily reduce your deck. Love this. This is a great ability. Awesome. Whoever did this, good job. It's pretty busted, but I think you can equal the numbers out a little bit. Like, probably make it like a 3, and it starts at 5. Could be kind of cool. Albric, ranged. Move 1 card to the top of your deck for each adjacent mage or construct repeat the deploy ability. Damn! That's pretty good. Oh, but it's ranged. The roll-locked... Nilfgaard leader in a card? Why? No, you're putting 3 cards on top of your deck. This is good. In ball decks, you just replace Roderick with this. Play Blightmakers. And just put like your best cards on top. You already play Blightmaker to enable this card. 3 is busted, but 2 would be fine. I don't know. Isabel seems kind of dope. Isabel does seem kind of dope. The thing is, you can't just like have a 2-point card if it doesn't play for anything. Right? If this round... Isabel is a good card in round 1 and 2. Outside of that, it's kind of garbage. But in Hyperthin, you usually find your cards. Albric's nice. I like Albric. Pretty cool. Easily triggered with Blightmaker. You have some other mages, maybe. Probably not. You just have Blightmaker, whatever. Maybe it still is just not good enough to replace Blightmaker in that provision slot. Alright, next up we have Imperial Golem, a card that has been recently changed. Imperial Golem deploy damage self by 1 for every card in your deck. Yeah, okay, I can see it. I mean, you're just still playing this. I mean, the reason why you would play this is because of this 15-point frigging stat line. Jesus, just bye-bye, Tibor. 'Twas good knowing you. 'Twas good knowing you. In Hyperthin. But I like what they did with Imperial Golem with this recent patch, giving it 6 provisions, 1 extra base power, making it a bit better than it's not better than Tibor necessarily, but it plays around certain counters to the Hyperthin archetype. Alright, let's move on to the next card. Jacob Fen Zeo Patience, a human with patience, unacceptable. Order melee, look at the top card from your deck, pick 1 and boost an allied unit by its provision cost. Order ranged, look at the top card from your deck, pick 1 and damage an enemy unit by its provision cost. Is there any card? Oh, yeah, this is kind of good with Treant Envoy, right? This is really good with Envoy. You just play Envoy, put like a 8 or 9 on top. It doesn't even have to be like an 11 provision card. Like, you usually just want to use this for damage. This card's pretty good. This card's pretty good. It would be acceptable if the animation was in the Magic book. Exactly. But it's intended. It's intended design, everybody. Alright, next up we have Kodringa. Zeal Patience. Another human with this patience tag. Unacceptable. Your opponent loses 1 mulligan for the next round. You gain 1 mulligan for the next round. Okay. If you played on last round, change skill. If played on last round, change skill into draw a card and put the same amount on top of your deck. Removing your opponent's mulligans, also, even if it's just 1. But that's 6. I remember Nilfgaard had a card like Letho. Letho used to be at the very start of Homecoming. It used to be remove your opponent's mulligans. It was like a 5/10. It was the most dumbest, like the worst card in the game, I think, at that time. Because mulligans were already like limited like crazy. Like, leaders were not based off of provisions. They were based off of mulligans. If you guys, this is a little history lesson. Like, leaders were... The Lockdown had, I think, 1 mulligan. and then every other faction had around like 4 or 5 mulligans. Jesus. And then they added the provision system. And then the game got a lot better. And every deck had, I think, 150 provisions to work with. Or something like that. Hensel was 3 or 2. Yeah. This was really, really funny. This was probably the worst time of Gwent. Like, Homecoming Gwent was garbage. Probably the worst state that the game was in ever. Like, it was not a good game. Yeah, Letho. See, what is the card? Let me just look at this real quick. Yeah, remove all redraws from the enemy leader, right? It was a 4/11. Like, God, this card was complete garbage. Unplayable. Jesus Christ. Alright, but removing mulligans could be kind of nuts in this current state of the game, right? Like, removing just 1 mulligan from the 2 that you get off of the draw is actually quite powerful. For Northern Realms, it's not even unfair, it seems. Edirnian Deserter. Deploy if played next to unit of another faction or a unit with a different kingdom tag. Wait, what? Okay. Spawn a base copy of self in this row. Order damage an enemy unit by 1. Wait, so this is just Demon Pirate? And Demon Pirate doesn't even see play, so... Yeah, no. See a Letho Lockdown. Was Letho even played in those? Letho, nobody played Letho back then. Letho was garbage. It was a 4 for 11. There's no point in playing him. Edirn Looter. Zeal. Order damage an enemy unit by 2. If it was boosted, drain it by 2 instead. Oh, that's pretty cool. If it was boosted, drained by 2 instead. So you're playing a 8. if it was on a boosted unit. Yeah, good luck against Skellige with this card, huh? Good old Skellige, man. Always countering these boost units. Yeah, Isabel Seal was the best deck. With, like, Shiru and frigging Spearman. Mastercrafted Spearman. What a card. What a card. Kingdom Event the Third. Deploy. Choose an allied row and refresh the order ability of all bronze Eddern. Oh, only Eddern units? You gotta be kidding me, bro. This card's so garbage. There actually was a card in Gwent that used to have this ability of refreshing all the... Wait, all order abilities. Oh, wait. So it's like a Viraxis? Okay. I mean... that was charge. Now, he gave every unit on the field a charge. Yeah, the order is a bit different, though. But it has to be Eddern. That's so bad. I don't think that's good. Also, there's not... What Eddern cards do we even have in the game right now? Let me just check. Oh, Eddern Maulers. Oh, yeah. Eddernian. Oh, bro. So nuts. Oh, dude. So good. Oh, bro. Mauler. Friggin' Operator Mauler decks, dude. Oh, so good. Actually busted. Alright, next one is... I'm not looking at another Ardell card. I'm sorry. If you're submitting Ardell cards, I might just ignore you in the future. King of Beggars, though. Profit 2. Tribute 5. Decrease all cards from your starting deck. Tribute cost by 1. Okay. Wording. If any unit in your starting deck reach 0 tribute, boosted by 1 instead. Order replay itself. Wait, what? Order replay itself. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So you're decreasing the cost of all the tributes by 1 again. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's actually kind of nuts. I like this. I like this more than giving Syndicate a leader that literally takes away the skill of playing Syndicate. A card that synergizes with a certain leader. But you have to draw him early. If you don't draw him early, it kind of sucks. At 5'11", he also kind of sucks. Like, if you draw them in, like, round 3 or, like, in a short round, he's garbage. Simple as that. I guess he still plays for 7 in that case. It needs, like, a second ability. I mean, the order replay itself seems kind of good, actually. That actually seems pretty good. I'm gonna be real. That does seem pretty good. That does seem pretty good. It might need to be like Fee 9 replay itself. Cooldown 1 or something. That would be kind of crazy. Alright, Svalbard Preceptor. Deploy. Damage an enemy unit twice of amount of Svalbard Preceptor is damaged. While in hand or deck, whenever you play a beast, damage self by 1. If this unit has 1 power, cancel ability above. Berserk 3, when played, also heal self. Oh, okay. So it's... Whenever you play a beast, right? Okay. So... It's a 5 deal 4 at best, which is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. 5 deal 4 is very strong. For a bronze card that requires a bit of setup, might be a bit too good, though. Might be a bit too good. But if it was 5 provisions, but 4 power... It's a 4... Yeah, the problem... This is a big problem with Gwent at the moment, I feel like. The difference between 4 damage and 3 damage is so significant. It's actually incredibly significant. Really significant. The difference, like, if this deals 3 damage, it's garbage. If it deals 4 damage, it's completely busted. Because 3 damage doesn't actually do anything in the game. 4 damage actually kills engines. But it does require a certain amount of setup. But I think it's still too good. 4 damage on a bronze card just seems kind of busted. And I think playing 4 beasts shouldn't be too hard. You got Crow Messenger. You got Elder Bear now. You actually have Elder Bear, which actually isn't a bad idea to play. You got Savage Bear. And you got... I don't know. What other beasts do you have in Skellige? Beast. Skellige. Skellige. We got... Oh, Raging Bear isn't terrible. Maybe you don't have that many bears, now that I think about it. Now that I think about it, you don't actually have that many bears. Yeah, you should be able to find a weight. 5 deal 8? Why 8? Isn't it maxed out at 5? Sorry, maxed out at 8? Sorry, at 4? Yeah, so damage an enemy unit... Wait! Twice? No. Yeah, bro. Nah. Twice. This is a Twice is a mistake. Well, I'll give the submitter the benefit of the doubt that he did not mean to write twice. 5 deals 6. Why 6? He deals 4, right? If we're removing twice, because twice is just stupid at this point. Twice is really dumb. Why is twice there? Why is there twice, huh? I don't get it. I don't fully get that, but whatever. All right, and that kind of seems to be okay. We'll look at 2 more cards. Yeah, we'll look at 2 more cards, and then we're gonna be done for today. All right, we got Luca Vanderline, human agent, disloyal, deploy, duel an enemy unit, conspiracy, gain armor for every unit with spying in this row first. Okay, anybody understand what's wrong with this one? The wording is something about the wording does not feel right here. Wait, how? Because when it's spying, you duel your own units. You duel your own unit. So yeah. This card was submitted after mine. Oh, you mean your card's the dramatic fool? Yeah, all right, let's look at your cards. You're in chat. I'll look at your cards. King of Beggars again. Deploy, trigger an allied unit's tribute ability of 3 or less. Tribute 7. Trigger all allied units' tribute abilities of 3 or less instead. Wait, what? Okay, tribute. All right, tribute and Skellige we're gonna look at right now. Oh, no Skellige units with tribute. What a sad world. Tribute less than 3. Oh, ignore armor. So good. Less than... Oh, yeah. Horse and Senior. Busted. Oh, movement. Very, very good. Tribute 5, 6. Oh, you can spawn more scarabs. Clog your own board. Tamara Strenger, I guess. This is a 4 tribute. 4 tribute. 1. Oh, you get to cancel the ability again. Oh, that's so good. Oh, deal 3 damage. Oh, that's so busted. Oh, boost self by 2. Oh, that's so busted. What do you do with this? Oh, yeah, gain veil again. Oh, yeah. Gain veil on top of the veil. That's good stuff. Oh, yeah, off the books would allow you to trigger 4s. That's true, actually. Jacques? Okay, Jacques' okay in that case. Madame's actually not terrible. Get to do this again. 4. There isn't even that many good 4s, to be fair, though. Yeah, there's literally 1 good 4, and that's Jacques. Oh, yeah, I guess you got to play Keeper of the Flames again. I like the other King of Beggars cards more. This feels kind of weak, honestly. Mage? Oh, yeah, Mage. But Mage isn't even, like, that great. Yeah, I mean, you need... If your opponent has a board, Mage is okay. Mage is actually alright. But, like, Mage already... Like, he doesn't even need to go with that over the top, does he? You need a very specific board state for this card to actually be of value. I guess Mage is alright. It plays for an 11. But, it, as I said, it requires a certain board state from the opponent. And I feel like Mage... There's shields and there's armor, always. In every single deck, there's always shields and armor. I guess Nilfgaard's the one deck where it doesn't really feel like that's the case. Morel's? Wait, Morel's a 6 tribute, though. Morel's is a... I mean, with Leader, it's a 5 tribute. Location card? Brumenbaum's 5 tribute. Yeah, Brumenbaum's 5 tribute. Like, it's 5 tribute. 6 tribute. They don't work. Only deploy in 8 provisions? Yeah, I can see that. That feels a lot stronger. Would be a good 8 provision card. Imagine an actual good 8 provision card, guys. Amazing. Alright, next up we have Location. And see, this is why I didn't want to look at your cards, because I have to look at friggin... This card is 3 cards in 1. 3 cards in 1. That's not fair. You can't do that. That's cheating. You're cheating. You're cheating with this. No. No cheating. No cheating, sir. We'll look at the Imlerith card. But no. We're not looking at cheat. We don't support no cheating over here. Imlerith, Dominance. Every ally turn on turn end duel the highest enemy unit in a row with Frost. Then heal self by 2. Whenever this unit receives a boost, heal it by that amount instead. Wait. So you're telling me if I boost this to 10 and this is damaged by 1, it heals itself by 1 and I lose 9 points of boost? Just look at forget the tokens. Look at the order. Okay. Alright. Order. Reduce the tribute cost a card in your hand by 2. Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay. Now the beggar makes sense. You made your own expansion. Wait. I need you to explain how this second line of text works. Whenever this unit receives a boost, heal it by that amount instead. I mean, this is just old Immerith, right? But I don't get this last ability. Heal it by that amount instead. Heal it first? Yeah, so you're preventing him from being boosted. It's not just... is it bad? It's kind of bad against monsters. It's really bad against monsters. I mean, you can set it up with Frost, to be fair, though. So you don't even have to actually duel. How can you even boost it without breaking Devotion? Parasite. Navigator. I mean, you just look at monsters and boost. We have Crones. We got Weavis. We have Parasite. We have Wildhunt Navigator. I mean, that's really it. So it's not really that great outside of Devotion. But, I mean, why would you play Devotion with this, right? Just kind of playing this in Kelly decks, sort of. Spontaneous Evolution on the Wild Hunt unit. Yeah, that seems good. It's literally the worst evolution you're ever going to play. Wild Hunt Operator? Is it I think it's Navigator, right? Isn't it Navigator? It's Navigator. What's up, Redanian Loyalist? I think I went for your cards already. But yeah, I mean... Yeah. Just bring back Beta Gwent, please. I mean, Aristocrat is Imlerith, and Aristocrat sucks. I think I saw this on Reddit. Yeah, I mean... once people see the Imlerith Sabbath and see that it's the same ability as in Beta Gwent, it's like, yes, I want it. But they don't realize how stupid that ability was in Beta. Okay, we got Volot, Beast, Zeal. Order damage all other units on the battlefield by 1. Cooldown 1. That's pretty cool. But it's kind of broken, isn't it? It's a Forktail. It's a 9-power Forktail in a faction that can heal itself. It's not even... You don't even need unitless. Including self. All other units, so it doesn't include itself. Yeah, nostalgia factor... Not in this side of the field, because I've seen it all. I've seen all these custom cards trying to tingle my nostalgia balls, but I'm not falling for it. I am not falling for it. I look at cards objectively and see whether they are good or not. And this card, it sounds like a Flaminica. It's actually kind of good. It's actually pretty good. Also, armor's pretty nice. Skellige armor. Cooldown 1's fucking crazy, though. Cooldown 1 is dumb, right? Isn't cooldown just completely nuts? Dagger, yeah, you get... Oh my god. Cooldown 1 is completely broken. Give it cooldown 3 and we can talk. But cooldown 1 is just completely out of this world. How is it a bad Yennefer? It's literally... a Yennefer that synergized with Great Swords, Dagger, Wildboar of the Sea, Healing, Flaminica, Yuta, maybe even as well. Yuana, sorry, not Yuta. Yeah. Why wouldn't you play this card? Draco Turtle, Armor, like Drakkar. Bro, this card's completely nuts. You play this in Skellige, right? You just played this in Skellige. Yeah, seems good. Seems good, good. And yeah, that's where I am going to end this custom card review. We still have a lot. Actually, no, it doesn't seem like we have that many cards left. People are just talking over here. Yeah, people just... people now submitting. See, this is the thing. People thought I was... Now that I review your cards. No. I showed you yesterday. I did say yesterday that I was going to review the cards. Maybe I'll do it like this next time, where I'll just say, all right, submit your cards. I'm doing a review right now. But I will usually do it 24 hours before this. And this will also be the last custom card review in a while. And probably also the last video in a while. I might upload the progression series, the Battle of Expansions, at some point, the new episodes. But it's as I said, it's gonna be a busy month for me. You're not gonna see a lot of me. I might stream here and there, but I don't think I'll be on YouTube a lot. So yeah, I hope you guys understand that, you know, I have a life outside of Gwent and YouTube. And I kind of need to live that life sometimes and have responsibilities. So, yeah, lots of exams, lots of works that I have to get done by August. And once August hits, I might actually be, like, fully committed to YouTube at that point. So, who knows? Maybe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe for more Gwent content, and I'll see you soon.